Thank you, Craig. A local golf pro opens up tonight about her days being bullied at Saratoga High School. Liz Bishop sat down with Dottie Pepper, and Liz is live in studio tonight to share the interview you'll only see on 6. Liz?
Well, Greg, say the name Dottie Pepper, and even if you don't follow women's professional golf, you know she's a fighter, a champion, one of the Capital Region's real sports heroes. What you most likely did not know until now is that her childhood was nearly ruined by a vicious bully. 30 years later, she told me she still carries that pain so close to her heart that she wrote this children's book to arm young people and their parents with knowledge and strategies for getting through it.
I hated getting on the school bus. And I had the shortest ride in. I was the last kid picked up. I hated it. I was absolutely petrified.
You seem to be getting emotional about this all these years later. Does it still affect you like that?
Yeah.
It seems that I don't want to put you on the spot,
no,
but it seems
it's hard.
to me. Yeah.
We have watched her through the years. She's done a good job of overcoming her shyness.
With her fist pumping and adrenaline rushing, Dottie Pepper on a golf course looked unbeatable. But the 13-year-old version of the golfing great was a sad, scared victim of bullying.
I wore glasses, big, thick glasses, late into my high school years. Kind of the good student. It was brutal to the point that last year was our 30th high school reunion. I didn't want to go because I didn't want to face that girl.
In her second book in the children's series, Bogey Tees Off, Pepper revisits that childhood pain through her lead character.
In Volume 1, Bogey, the character, gave himself the privilege to know that I'm good enough to be a range ball and I'm going to go to top flight school.
But in Volume 2, we learn it's a good thing Bogey has a hard shell.
And there's other kids, other golf balls, that are pretty cruel to him, sort of staked out areas where they could make sure he failed.
In addition to jeering and shunning Bogey, the big-name golf balls steal his scooter, another real moment in Pepper's life.
I used to work in my family's ski shop all winter long, and I saved and saved and saved and got my bicycle. And then this bully broke into my house and stole my bike.
Just to be a bully.
Just to be a bully.
Pepper is grateful to this day to the childhood friend who helped her through that time, and she created the character Daisy to be that friend to Bogey.
Her little scrunchie is for Furman University, where I went to school, and she kind of has my thumbprint on it. And I did, and I actually, yeah, as a kid too, I had a birthmark in the middle of my forehead, so she has one on her cheek.
She had a second reason for writing this book. Her co-author, Scott Fuller, was struggling at home with the same problem.
His son, Walker, was bullied terribly in school last year to the point that other child was expelled. And so I was one of those kids.
Pepper is 48 now, and it's been more than 30 years since those awful days.
Obviously, we are the sum of our experiences. How do you think that the person you are today was changed by your experiences having been bullied?
I think I'm a lot more sympathetic to kids that are going through it. And I just don't have any space for it. I think it's just something that's not tolerable.
You know, I was especially surprised to hear Dottie say that she didn't go to her reunion because she didn't want to encounter the classmate who had made her so unhappy as a child. She says her friends gave her a hard time when she failed to show up and that her name, the tag, sat there all night. I asked her if she saw all her success on the golf course as an example to a kid today to hang in there because it'll get better, and all she could say was, I hope so.